Welcome to all of you in today's session. I hope that everyone was there in the last session, which Preeti has taken. So again, this is the second part, second module of School Leadership Development Program, and this is this is designed for school leaders and especially for school leaders and also for teachers who are thinking beyond day-to-day operations and are focused on long-term growth, stability, and resilience of their schools. In this series, we will taking this second module. So over this session, we will look leadership in holistic way and bringing together systems, parent trusts, and financial planning to build strong, sustainable schools. So moving on, first I will start with my introduction. My name is Chiranjeev Dhruv, and I work as a senior education specialist in Varthana Finance. I work closely with schools on areas like school operations, parents engagement, uh, growth, and we also conduct webinars, seminars. And today's session is based on real challenges and practical solutions we normally face in our schools and how we can plan accordingly. And at the end, after the completion, if you complete all these three sessions fully, you will be eligible for certification from our side, from Varthana. So today's session is mainly focuses on how schools grow through trust and relationships, through strong relationships, through branding and loyalty and marketing. So it is not just about advertisement or promotion we are talking here. We are talking about beyond marketing, beyond advertisement and promotions, how marketing can help schools to grow. Grow means to increase the enrollments. Many schools here, there are many school owners, I hope, here are present. They also know how helpful it can be. So we will talk about those things, how it can help schools to grow their enrollments. Many schools, like they work hard academically, and but still they yet struggles with admissions or parent retention. So we will also go through with some strategies which can which will talk about how we can retain parents' attention and also increase our enrollment. So in this session, we will talk about why parents stay, how parents can stay with the school, why they recommend one school to over another, and how simple, consistent actions can strengthen a school's brand over time. For today's agenda, we will start with we have already started with the introduction. We'll also talk about branding, loyalty, how it is different. We'll talk about its definition and all, and also about how we can create a good parent-school relationship, and also talk about school's identity and some strategies, how to make a cost-effective strategies which can be useful for school enrollment growth. So in the introduction round, I would like to have a icebreaker. So the question is, parents choose schools mainly because of what? What do you think? Parents choose mainly the schools because of, out of these four options, what do you think, which is the right answer for you? Can be anything. There is no
Reputation and trust.
reputation and trust. Thank you, sir. Is it infrastructure or facilities or fees and locations or reputation, trust? Just sir has mentioned.
Nowadays, parents like to have the good infrastructure also. So they
Infrastructure.
need, apart from trust, they need infrastructure. Only
Yes.
trust cannot help out in bringing out the school.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Yes. As I've already mentioned, like many of you have also mentioned all of the four options. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mohan, sir. Thank you. It depends, right? Some schools have a good infrastructure and facilities, and also, as ma'am has mentioned, that many of parents are now asking for, and they want their kids to be in a good infrastructure friendly school and facilities with the facilities and all. But also in some few areas where there is not so much of access of like good roads and all, so there are other things which they are tackling in their own way. So yes, it depends situation to situation, but yes, these four options are correct. I hope you have understood, like you know what is mainly required in your school, and you are also working. Later on we will see with the other things, with the marketing, branding, and other things, how we can also help increase our enrollment apart from this. So later on, so for again, before starting, we'll talk about what we have our objectives here for this session. Uh, Again, we have talked about how we can build a stronger relationship with parents, with loyalty, and we also create good communication. We'll talk about here. So these are the main objectives, and also how we can use low cost marketing tools and create simple methods. At the end, we will talk about those plans. So these are the objectives here. So we'll first start with concept building. What are the main concept we are talking about here? The first concept, or we can say the first part, is what is parent loyalty. I would like to ask you again, what do you think? What is parent loyalty? If anybody can tell.
Basically, parents' loyalty, I have seen there is nothing much we can do about it. It's very much proportional to the benefits what they are gaining from us. If it is beneficial in the cost, in terms of cost, they are there with us. The moment they find better facilities, they immediately switch over.
So yeah, it depends. Like as you are mentioning, as it depends upon their requirement. If those are fulfilling, then they can be loyal.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
yes,
As sir has mentioned, suppose if a parent want something from a school, his or her expectation, and if the if those are fulfilling, then yes, they or he or she maybe be loyal, and they can also promote those like that particular school. If those are not fulfilled, then yes, they will not prefer, or they will move on to the other school. So loyalty is also based upon that, yes, as sir has mentioned. So if we talk about the definition, it is mainly sustained trust and preferences. Same as sir has mentioned, if their trust is maintained, if it is consistent and sustained, then they will surely be loyal to the school. Uh, there will be a loyalty sense of belongingness with the parents, with the school, and they will again they re-enroll in the school their kids. They can also refer their neighbors or their friends kids to the school. There will be active participation, and there will be word of mouth promotions as well. So that is also, we can say, that is a form of loyalty from parents side. We can say parents who trust the school, in a sense, when we talk about parents loyalty. We can also say parents who stay long term are loyal to the school. We can also say parents who recommend others are loyal to the school. So these three main areas, if those are if parents are doing those things, then yes, definitely they are loyal to the school. So we have to, as a school operators, as a school owner, as a teacher, we have to see and find out those parents. If they are not doing these things, if something is missing out, we have to be mindful about that. We have to pinpoint those things and work upon that. As you can see in the last part, loyalty is emotional, not contractual. So it is not something they are abide with that, but it comes naturally. If they feel connected to the school, then they will be automatically loyal to the school. The next part is parent loyalty is equal to school growth. So as this mentioned, if the parents are loyal, it creates a stability, right? They will be uh, there will be good emotional connection with the school, and automatically they will, as already mentioned in the last slide, that there will be lower to more promotions, there will be consistent enrollment, re-enrollment, there will be like referrals and all. So loyal parents stay longer, right? They also there will be also fewer dropouts because they are satisfied with the facilities, with the academics, and the quality of education which school is providing. So there will be no dropouts or fewer dropouts. There will be more referrals, as I've mentioned. uh, Parents will refer other parents that this school is doing best in this particular academic. There are teachers who are well educated, well taught, and they are teaching good things. They are a good culture, they're following good values in the school, so they will refer automatically. The next is there will be lower marketing costs. So here is the main point. If we see in the costing term, it will automatically l- like decrease the marketing cost of your school. You're already doing marketing, but if parents are doing their own marketing from their side, so it will automatically decrease the marketing cost which is involved here. So I hope this is clear. At the last, retention is retention is cheaper and more powerful than new admissions, right? So coming to the next slide, the question is here: what builds parents' loyalty? So what do you think? What is, if there is a parent loyalty, what is the actual thing which is building the parent loyalty? What are those things which build parent loyalty? Student performance. Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. It is something security. If we are sure that we are giving security to them and they are confident about it, that's the biggest factor as on date.
Yes, thank you, sir. So as you have mentioned, the assurity, if they are getting those assurities and fulfilled those, if those are fulfilled, then yes, definitely there will be loyalty. You already also mentioned. And in
Basically,
short,
it has discipline.
discipline. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Discipline, discipline, assurity, performance. In the chat box, sir has mentioned. So in short, we can say the behavior, the daily behavior of our school in general, we can say school, our faculty, if we are consistent with that. Yes, somebody has raised hand. Yes, yes, minimum
Parent loyalty is built slowly through daily experiences, I think.
daily experience.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, thank you, ma'am. So as also ma'am has said, with daily experiences, and same as daily behaviors, daily experiences, whatever they are experiencing, the kids are experiencing, they are also telling their parents in their homes that what they have learned. Their parents are also asking what they have learned, how the school environment is. If they can sense uh, the happiness, the joy, whatever the student has experienced in the school, they will automatically see, and that will automatically create the parent loyalty. First, we have already mentioned the trust, assurity that has mentioned. Loyalty is equal to personal connections, responsiveness, less anxiety. Yes, thank you, sir. As sir has also mentioned, more responsiveness and more performance and less anxiety. So here also we have mentioned trust. There should be trust between parents and the school administration and school in general. You can say if there is a trust between parent and teacher, parent and administration, there will be automatically a loyalty. If the parent is saying, there is assurance in whatever they have expected, whatever from the school, and they are getting it, so they will be trust, more trust, and it will create loyalty. Second is transparency. It should be transparent, whatever is happening, it should be conveyed on time. And if there is transparent communication going on between parents and school, then there will be a good communication, good trust will be built on, and there will be a loyalty. The next one is respectful communication. Communication should always be respectful. There is and constant. It should be consistent communication should be happening, so that parents will also know what is happening in the school, and they will know about their kids' academic performance and other things which is going on. So it is very important, the communication part. And the last is consistency. As I will already mentioned, whatever you are doing to connect with parents, to build the loyalty, it should be consistent and should be happening in intervals, whatever intervals you have planned out. It should be happening. It should never stop. So I hope this is clear. What builds parents' loyalty? At the end, loyalty is directly related to daily behaviors, as ma'am has already mentioned, daily experiences, and not one time event or one time effort. So it should be consistent. Now, coming to the next question, what is school branding? So it is totally different from school parent loyalty and branding. These are two different things. So what do you think? What is school branding? If you talk about school branding, what is school branding? What it can be like? If are we talking about only marketing or advertising or creating uh, same as parent loyalty. What is the right answer for this? What is school branding?
School branding can be like giving a quality education, being a different being a different brand in education sector.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your uh, thank you for sharing.
A
So
unique identity.
yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Unique
Unique
identity.
identity, as also sir has mentioned, also ma'am has mentioned, should be like a unique identity. So with branding, we are mainly talking about what is unique, what is different we are doing from other institutions with other schools. What makes us, what is the main USP of our school? So that creates a brand, right? Also, like whatever we talk about, there are several brands: visual identity, verbal identity, and experiential identity. Yes, thank you, Mohan sir. Same as sir has also Mohan sir has mentioned, visual identity, physical identity, emotional identity. So the identity which we create, each and same as a person, each person is different. So for school as well as institution, it should be, there should be uh, things which identifies those schools. There may be schools, good schools, which are identified by their values, for their culture. So that creates a brand. So we should be focusing on creating a brand, a school brand, so that that brand will automatically create impact and attract more parents, more kids to enroll in the school. So in short, if you talk about definition, as ma'am has also mentioned, it is institution's unique identity, values, and personality. Mohan sir has also mentioned. So that is what creates a school brand and school branding. So there will be also parents' perception, and if we are talking about school branding, there will be parents' perception. If we have percepted whatever parents have uh, perceived, if we are fulfilling those things, that will also create branding. Communicate, community reputation. Uh, a good school, a good branded school will have a good community reputation. They don't have to market in larger, in broader terms. There will be communities that will automatically market their like good things and qualities and their unique identities and daily expenses, as uh, sir has ma'am has mentioned, daily expenses. So these three things, like unique identities, values, personality, and that tackles parents' perception and community reputation and daily experiences. So that is something shape branding. So now moving to the next. At the end, before moving, what parents say when you are not present. That is, with this line you can understand what parents say when you are not present. So that creates, like, that says a lot, like whatever they are saying, if you're not present, they are saying if good things are there, then definitely your brand is doing good. Coming to the next part, what is branding, what is branding not? What do you think, what is not branding? We have talked about different like unique identity, values, and personality. If that is school branding, so what is not a branding? Not like, apart from these three, what do you think, what are not branding? Because there are many uh, familiarities with when we say advertising and all. When we say only doing advertising can create a good brand, so that is something we normally have this doubt, but that is not the same thing. So what do you think, what is not branding? There may be many small things which we do, which we synonym with branding, but that is not. Branding is not your logo or mascot. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mohit, sir. Rightly said, branding is not logos or mascot. It is beyond that. So, as Sir Mohan sir has mentioned, branding is not only related to uh, like logos or mascots or advertising, or only focusing on like creating only good buildings. That will not create a brand. Only focusing on logos or advertising, that will not create a brand. So that is not something a branding, a school brand should be focusing on. So What is not branding, as sir has mentioned, only logo or uniform. Like there may be there may be schools who are only focusing on logos or uniform to be unique, but that is not branding. Also infrastructure, that is also branding is not pleasing everyone. Yes, thank you, Mohan sir. Branding is not pleasing everyone. uh, the next one is paid advertisement. So here also, like, we do advertisement for create a brand, but only doing advertising not does not create branding, not create a brand. So it is beyond those things, as we have already talked about. If we want to be unique, but it should not be only focuses on the logos, uniforms, infrastructure, paid or advertisement. It should go beyond those things. Should be it should it can be also intangible things, but it should move beyond those things. Branding is not advertising and big building. Thank you, Minu ma'am. Yes, we have mentioned not advertising and infrastructure. Branding is not like break common myths and clearly. Like it should be branding is something that breaks common myths clearly. So I hope this is clear till here. If anybody has any doubt or any questions, they please raise your hands and we can talk about it, or we can talk about at the end. Moving ahead. So now the question is defining your school's identity. How we can define our school's identity? So first we can ask ourselves, uh, uh, there may be school owners or school operators here or teachers. So we can ask ourselves to identify, like to define what is our school's identity. We have to ask ourselves. The first question could be, what do we do best? So we have talked about school branding and school identity. So to find out those things, we have to ask ourselves, what do we do best? What what good things or what best things we are doing apart from the other schools, which is different, which is best if compared to other schools. That will automatically give you answer to what is your unique identity. The next one is, what do parents appreciate? So you can have a feedback session with your teachers after PTMs and all, that what was the parents reaction, what was they appreciative about, what they liked or what they didn't like. That can also give you answer to where to work. So this question will also help you to find out your unique identity. The next one is, what value define us? So what values you have created, or have you created any values or not? So that is something you have to ask yourself, that what values you are focusing on while operating the school. It can be anything. Is it related to discipline or academics or particular theme? There are many schools who are also following the themes. So what are those values? You have to define that, and that will automatically create your school's unique identity, and then school's identity will automatically be there. So I hope this is clear. Now we'll come to the application part, how we can apply these things in our school. So we have taken some simple examples, but these examples are very important as well, and some of you are already doing it, applying it in your school. But how again, how well we can apply that will automatically create a good branding, a good school identity. So we will talking about three things, which is related to parent communication, which we normally communicate with our parents. So a communication which we whatever we are the way we are communicating should be structured, it should be planned. So the first thing is PTMs we are doing in the schools. That will also that is there may be like PTMs happening in the quarterly, half yearly. So it should be also structured and planned, and we will see how it can help. Again, there are many things can be happen in PTMs. We can plan it out accordingly. WhatsApp groups, uh, after COVID happened, the WhatsApp group like community has been created and every school is following that. But how well we are organizing our WhatsApp group is a different topic. It can help us a lot, so we'll also see how it can help. And the last one is newsletters. uh, it can be in mails. We know that there are schools who are working in very interior areas, rural areas, that where the people don't have access, don't you normally use mails and all, but they can normally have normal newsletters whenever they are meeting. So these three things we are talking about with when we talk about good parent communication and tools to communicate with parents. So first thing is using PDMs effectively. So I would like to ask you, if anybody want to answer, uh, how your PTMs look like. Like how do you organize your PTMs in your school? Also, that it can also help other participants. Like it can give them ideas. Like if anything unique you are doing
It,
in
sh-
PTMs.
it should be interactive.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. It should
The
be interactive.
communication should be two-way,
Yes, two-way communication, interactive. Thank you, ma'am.
and
Anything?
we should allow them to give their negative suggestions also.
Yes, negative suggestions. We also like it is also participative. So I would like to ask, ma'am, like anything different you are doing in PTMs apart from this, like uh, uh, different which parents are not expecting, or usually schools don't do. Or anybody else want to answer? Open mandate to receive feedback from parents. Yes, both side
Actually,
communication.
actually, we can have an entertainment session for the parents, so they get even relaxed there, and to give their suggestions, as well as they can come with us as a family, like. So it will be very useful for our future prospects.
Yes, yes. So thank you, ma'am, again. So as ma'am has mentioned, like giving them, uh, like they can have activities which will make them as a part of a family, as a the school. They will treat school as a family. They will feel more comfortable in the school while talking, while sharing their thoughts about their kids. Right? These are the main things we want, not just to share what is the what was the results with academics with their kids and like move on. We not want our PTMs to be like this. We want our PTMs to be effective, not for just academics, but it will automatically create an impact. It create it shows our values, our school's values, and move beyond like normal thoughts, like normal infrastructure. When we talk about normal things, it goes beyond the like tangible things. So using PTMs effectively, the first thing which can we do is two-way communication, as ma'am has already mentioned, communication. Beyond that also, we can give them good like have a good activities uh, to make them more familiar. Also, ma'am has already mentioned to also listen to their like like negative thoughts, whatever they are thinking about us, the school, what they are thinking, what their feedbacks are. They can also give us some views and observation thoughts that what can be done in the next session or in the next PTMs before happening those PTMs. The next one is beyond marks. So PTM should not be only talking about academics, marks, performances. It should move beyond what like when teachers are sharing their thoughts, they should ask not just marks, move beyond like what is working, how the kids is feeling, and other things which is not particularly related to the marks. It should go beyond the marks. And the last one is the clear next steps. So whatever whatever the activity is going on, whatever the talks are going on, there should be clear next steps for the things which we are communicating in the with the parents. Also, whatever parents are communicating, there should be clear next steps, next answers to some doubts. So teachers or the school should prepare for those next steps. So that will automatically create a good PTMs, and it will automatically uh, shows school's values, and will then again it will be like there will be a unique identity which parents have. Their perception will be completed, and they will be happy, and again they will refer to other parents. Moving ahead, so normally we all schools have WhatsApp groups. Some have classroom groups as well. So, but there are many things uh, we should be not we should not do. And so here we are going to discuss do's and don'ts in WhatsApp. So the first thing is we should do is to celebrate achievements. So there may be many things which is happening in the school, but we sometimes like forget, we can say, or we sometimes skips those things, like whatever we are celebrating or the achievements we are having, it should be conveyed to the parents whatever achievements the school is having. Because suppose if school has secured any position in any interstate or regional competitions, or any student has secured some position in academics in olympiads and all, it should be celebrated and conveyed uh, to the parents in the WhatsApp groups, and not directly, and we have already talked about in other forms as well, so that parents will know that yes, the kids are achieving greater heights in it can be academics, sports, music, arts. So it should be celebrated. Updates, share updates. Also, we have already talked about the communication should be consistent, and also the updates part, which is also related to communication. If we are communicating, the daily updates are giving to the parents in the WhatsApp groups, what is going on, what is the next plan for the academic year, what is the next plan for this annual function, what is the next plan for this half yearly exam or quarterly exam. So the daily updates will also keep keep reminded to the parents that yes, this is going to happen, so they will be also ready for something which is will be like they sometimes forget, right? So there should be updates which is should be consistent. The next one is avoid complaint only use. So we should not use this kind of medium, which is open medium, which is WhatsApp, to not only complaint in those mediums, because it can also create because a lot of parents will be there, a lot of kids will be there in those groups, so that will also create negative aspects of if there is something you're complaining about, then it will also create negative thoughts. So we should avoid those things. We should use only positive things. And if there is any complaint with any particular student, or with particular incident, they can directly you can directly use open channel, face to face talk, or you can directly call to those particular parents. So avoid this direct complaint. I hope this is clear. Now, moving to the next part, which is cost-effective marketing tools. So here also, we we have discuss. We are going to discuss about normal things which we use, but those things, if we use effectively, can really help us and save a lot of cost. So the first thing is WhatsApp campaigns. So I hope there are many ERP softwares you must be using in your school to send out a lot of messages. If not, then you can use WhatsApp campaign. These campaign, like there are many websites, there are many softwares available in the market. You can use those softwares to directly message like around 1,000 2,000 parents or contacts at a time, because that will also save cost. In the very minimal cost, you can directly convey your messages to your school or whatever, like as we have talked about, sharing achievements, sharing good things, and whatever the updates and all, it can be directly conveyed to all the parents without any having any like employee to like directly call them again and again. So that will create a good cost effective tool. The next one is Google Business Profile. So we might, like, there are schools, they might have started like created a Facebook profile, or they have moved to like other social media profiles, but they are not very regular to those things. Same case with the Google Business Profile. This is something which is very in current scenario, it is very very crucial for us school operators to have this Google Business Profile, because if suppose if parents want to search, if they are searching what is the best school nearby, what is the good facility school nearby, so they will search in Google search engine. And with Google Business Profile, if you don't have those profiles, it automatically it will not come like the search result. We normally have this psychology that whatever is in the top 10 results or in first page, we only look on those pages, we don't move beyond those pages, right? So parents also do those things. So we have to be mindful about that our Google Business Profile is there or not. If not, then we should create those profile. It should be updated with full details, pictures, and other things which is required. The next thing is testimonials. So again, testimonials are, can be anything, can be normal interview, normal uh, uh, conversation, which can be shared, which can be conveyed in our WhatsApp groups, in also in Google Business Profile. They can directly review the school. So this testimonial will help a lot, because if parents, normally we can say that parents also check what other parents are saying, what their thoughts about uh, how the kids are doing according to them. So that will also create a good marketing tool without any cost. Uh, Again, the last one is community events. So if we talk about PTMs, there should be, if community events, you can also do some events. You can ask on the PTM day as like for your parents that apart from PTM, after the PTM, we have also have some activity organized for parents, and we also, you can also create community uh, which also have members appointed to them, and they can also organize among them, like with coordination with teachers and school, they can organize those meetings, events, and will create a good repo of school. Also teacher can communicate apart from working hours, their things, whatever is going on. When everybody schools have their own school website domain. Okay, thank you, sir. I will read the message. Yes, sir, as I mentioned, many schools have their online websites and domains, they maintain it, and that create, because parents know that in those domains and those areas they can openly communicate, right? So these are the few things which we wanted to share, that this can really like use useful tools without any like larger cost. In the WhatsApp campaign, there is some minimal cost if you want to have a WhatsApp broadcast and all. Otherwise these other things are, there is no cost involved. If you want, you can also like uh, make it more amplified, but it depends upon school to school. Now, if you when we were talking about Google Business Profile, this is some slide example. If you can see, it should be like it can help you to identify unique identity of the school. Parents can directly find out those uh, unique things about the schools, and also influence parents' decisions. Right. So this is how it looks like, and you can also search in the mobile phones. So apart from Facebook, Instagram, also be active and update your Google profile on daily basis. Testimonial and referrals, we already talked about it. So whatever the parents are saying about school, you can also in Varthana we have done some like school testimonials and school video clips we have done, and those things you can also do. You can hire some good video photographer, and in the PTM day you can directly ask or directly have a clip, a video clip of those parents, and publish those things in directly in your Facebook page, or in your LinkedIn, or like Instagram. Same in YouTube also. YouTube is also a very common platform. So those things can directly help uh, your school to with this testimonial and make a good referral for your school. Next is again community engagement. We have already talked about it with like examples such as health camps, cultural events, sports activities, and many more can create a good community engagement. Now we have come to the last part of today's session. So I hope till here you understood. Yes, there are many things which are very common we have talked about, but if you see more deeper into it, we can use it more effectively, and it will like save a lot of cost, lot of time, and many things can be done with a good planning, with simple tools which we already using in our schools. So in this section, we will talk about some planning, how we can plan out and track things which can be done while marketing and creating a brand. So here we have created a 3-month marketing plan framework, which you can use, which you can make it in your Excel sheet or normally in the notebook as well. So this is a normal plan. Uh, Suppose we have taken month, primary focus, key activities, and responsible person. So these 4 areas. So suppose in the first month, uh, the primary focus will be visibility and trust, right? We'll work upon trust. So in these 3 months, in the first month, you can work or have a target of primary focus of trust, making trust or visibility. And the key activities will be, can be anything like update your Google business profile, or make a Facebook profile, update a Facebook profile, make WhatsApp groups, uh, collect testimonials, and achieve or like share achievements, whatever achievements, or compile those achievements and share in the WhatsApp group. So these can be key activities designed for this particular month. At the end, uh, you have to appoint a responsible person for that, because there should be regular follow-ups should be done. So it can be anyone. Here we have taken principal or admin, right? In the second month, for primary focus, you can take engagement or connection. So engagement wise, it's like, are you taking follow-ups or not? So in the key activities, you can see parent engagement post. As you can like for example, with this SLDP session, earlier we have done TCP sessions, so we were taking some having some posts of some questions, some like MCQ questions, like uh, choose one answer from this, and such post can be done, so that there will be engagement throughout those months, those weeks. Community activity events, PTMs, like very planned PTMs, where not just like there are should be activities happening. Also, you can appoint responsible person for this. We have taken class teachers or coordinators. Now, the last month, the third month, it can be the primary focus can be follow-ups and conversations, like conversions, like how much follow-ups has been done, and how many new parents or new uh, inquiries has come up, and out of those inquiries, how many has been converted to admission, or they have joined the school. So in key activities, admissions, reminder messages, personal follow-up calls, encouragement referrals, like you can you can say that you can offer like coupons, vouchers to the parents who refer to other parent or other uh, uh, kids. For same goes for teachers as well. So it will give them perks for being doing those things, right? There will be also a responsible person. You can appoint anybody from your school. So this is a framework we have made. This is a simple framework which you can utilize. It can be, this is we have taken for only 3 months, but you can take it like it should be, because it should be consistent. So it can go beyond 3 months. It can be half yearly, quarterly, or yearly as well. So you can do those things. It depends upon where is uh, your visibility at, like how much the parents trust or how much there is a need for these things. So again, we have put out a sample 3-month plan here. As you can see, in the first month, we have updated Google profile, then sharing testimonials, like collecting 5 testimonials from parents. So in the first month, we are doing these. You can also do these things, like in each events, in each PTMs, you can collect 5 to 10 testimonials from parents and compile those things and upload it or publish it in WhatsApp group or on Facebook, in Instagram, and in other in your website as well. That will automatically also create an archive for your school, where you can where other parents who are visiting or trying to find out a good school can find out these testimonials. In the second month, again, activity wise, like should be community activities, community activities, engagement activities, or you can host some like event from school side, weekly parent engagement post going on in the WhatsApp group, and PTM communication. Like you can also plan out other form of PTM communication or activities in which can be done in the PTMs. So here also we have talked about expected outcome can be also be tracked here. So whatever you are expecting, you can also put it down as a target. Again, in the last month, in the third month, the what how much the conversion has happened, how many parents have visited the website. You can be website, how much football calls have happened in the school. You can also create a register, how many new inquiries has happened, how many of those has been converted into admissions or not, and what was the reason behind not being conversion in the environment. So those things can be tracked with this simple uh, method. Also, at the end, uh, whatever things you are doing, if we are tracking those things, which can also help us. So we have also planned it out these stages. There are 5 stages we have planned out, and and what to track we'll talk about, and how to track, and who to track, and frequency. So this is just a simple, again, next tracking method which we have planned or made, which can also help you to like plan out your tracking method. So first is inquiries. Suppose you want to see number of inquiry received, you can also track accordingly. So how to track? Here we have mentioned register, Excel, Google Sheets, and who tracks office staff. So with this, you can make as a school coordinator, you can make these things. So like for inquiry, who is looking after it, and take directly updates on those things, those persons. Follow up, like normal inquiry follow-ups, how many follow-ups have been completed. So how to track? You can track with call logs, remark columns. Admin and admin teams can handle these things, and it should be also be done daily. The next one is visits. How many parents have visited the school, or how many have been scheduled for this week or this day, and there should be like to tracking. There must be like you have you must be maintaining a visitor register, I hope. Or you can digitize those register as well. You can take use of Google form. What whoever is visiting, if they can fill the form, that can also be directly go to your Google Drive. Uh, who the front of office workers will handle these things, and this can be done weekly. Next one is conversion. How many admission has been done out of the followed or scheduled or inquired parents. So this can be also done. We are already doing you that admission register be maintained and other things are maintained. So this can be also done apart from uh, other things. And then feedback. So this is again important thing which sometimes we as operator we forgot, but to have a feedback, like what is working, what is not, it should, if we know, and if we can reflect upon those things, then we can definitely uh, like improve those things and attract more admissions, more enrollment, and create a good school brand. So here we have taken like reasons for joining or not joining. So if parents are joining, is a good thing, but why they are not joining, that question and the answer for that question is the must as a school operators. So this can be also done monthly. So this is the tracking method you can use. This is very simple method we have like tried to like use here. You can use other different methods. There are, again, there are software based things. You're already might be using ERP softwares. If not, then this can definitely help. And if you're using ERP software, again, it should be like updated. It should be utilized accordingly. There are many ways you can also use ERP softwares apart from tracking academics and other things. You can utilize for understanding better, like again this testimonials, WhatsApp groups. This will give you like live answers for the things which we can't find out in numbers. So I hope this you have understood this, and I hope that this will help you. And whatever we have discussed here, we have come to the end of the session. uh, we have talked about like how we can grow our school with good uh, communication. We also talked about brand loyalty, what is brand loyalty, brand identity, and how we can create those things, and what how we can improve our brand. And also we talked about what is school brand and what is not a brand. So that is also we have talked about, and how we can build a good daily routine and get cost effective tools which can help us in our school for marketing. And at the end we have talked about a simple method, cost effective tools which can help us in making our efforts more like directly go to the school, to the parents, how their perception is fulfilling or not, what is happening in our schools, what achievements we are achieving, having is directly being shared to the parents, and how we can track them. So this is the end of our today's session, and for our next session, we'll be having our next session focusing on financial planning for growth and stability, uh, which will be happening on 7th February, next Saturday. And same time, there will be we'll talking about how we can use tools and strategies for financial planning and smart structures to improve the collection rates, free collection rates, and also infrastructure upgrades using loans or external support, and explore new revenue opportunities, the like courses and school programs. So this is our next session and the last one in the SLDP, this SLDP program. Okay, then see you in the next session. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend.